Hey guys, welcome to Get Better Project on Monday, June 6th. The level 1 workout for today is 4-time 300-meter run, 20 banded rows, 15 push-ups on knees, toes, or against the wall, and 10 squat jumps. Now you'll notice that we've got the squat jumps in there. We don't usually put those in there, but this is 4 times, so you go 1 time through. So you only have to hit those squat jumps 1 time. The way that I'm gonna suggest approaching this one is because it's only 1 time, trying to really push yourself through there, knowing that this workout's gonna last quickly. It's more of a kind of like power workout than it is an endurance workout. So see if you can really get through the run faster than you would normally. And then the banded rows come up, the push-ups come up, and the squat jumps come up, and you're just able to breeze through them because they're opposing muscle groups. If you have any questions, let me know. Have fun.
We're running, one of my favorites. You're gonna put yourself in a great postural position, chest up, shoulders back, feet underneath your hips. And what you're gonna be doing from here is you fall forward from your ankles and then pick up your feet as you need to because of the fall, rather than pushing yourself off. So gravity is actually moving us forward and we're catching it as much as we can. There's still gonna be a little bit of a push off just to get our feet into the right position, but it's amazing how much you can use gravity in order to move yourself forward quickly when you're running. So everything stays aligned as you're running. Your hamstrings are what you're gonna try and focus on to pull your feet up off the ground rather than trying to push yourself off of the ground. So think of pulling yourself here. And then what you're gonna be doing is also thinking of striking the ground in your midfoot, okay? So right about there, rather than a toe strike or a heel strike. And the heel strike is really one that you don't wanna do, even though we have these big heels on our shoes. What it does is actually slows us down every step, because if we're trying to fall forward and we're stepping like this, you can see that that momentum is getting halted every single step if we're doing that. The other thing is that it puts a lot of stress on our joints. So we find that heel strikers have more injuries than people that are having a nice, solid, good strike. Then we're doing a really quick, fast turnover. So almost as fast as we can for a maintained period of time, because that's also been shown to have less impact on our bodies than taking really big strides. And it does make sense when you break it down with like how much weight and impact you're gonna have into the ground with a big stride versus a small stride. Then what we're gonna be doing is looking at our upper body. So we're gonna be acting kind of like a robot where we're trying to clean a big thick piece of glass, just like this. And that's because we're trying to go in a forward direction rather than if we have over rotation. You see how it turns our body? We're not trying to go in that direction, in that direction, in that direction. We're trying to go forward in the forward direction. So there you have it. There's the running technique. If you have any questions about running, I'd love to answer them. For banded rows, you're gonna take a band like this or whatever band you have available to you. You're gonna put it around a solid object that is not going to fall over when you decide to pull on it. Then what you're gonna do is make sure the band is nice and even. From there, you will go into a semi-squat position to give yourself leverage against the band, and your shoulders are gonna be slightly rolled forward. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep your chest up nice and high, and you're gonna pull the shoulders and the elbows back as the band is coming towards your abdomen. Then you return the band and the shoulders to the forward position, and then you pull back again. The idea is that you're gonna feel like you're trying to squeeze something with your shoulder blades as you pull this. So I'm trying to pull my shoulders down and back as I pull the band towards my abdomen, all right? You could do it, pull the band in different locations, like up or down. Most times though, people have a hard time contracting their lower lats, so I recommend pulling the band down, not down like this, but down with a bent arm towards your abdomen rather than towards your chest, where a lot of people keep tension and have more tendency to pull into this tightening position, and we want to pull down and back for the banded row. For push-ups, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get yourself into the high plank position to start. So hands are gonna be about shoulder width apart, and you're gonna make a straight line from your shoulders down to your ankles. Then from here, you're gonna lower yourself, chest and stomach all the way down to the ground, and then extend all the way back out till your elbows are locked out. And you're gonna repeat that position up and down while you're doing the push-up. You're gonna have core engagement the whole time, so slightly sucked in the core, and you're going to be moving your shoulders back and chest up and then forward as you press. If you're looking down from or up from above, my elbows are gonna be about halfway in between at my sides and up at my shoulders. And my shoulders are gonna be pressed down to the ground or towards the ground as I am pushing by engaging my lats here. It's gonna keep my shoulders nice and safe. It's gonna keep your shoulders nice and safe, and it's gonna make the movement actually easier for you.
For squat jumps, they're essentially exactly like doing any other squats that we're gonna be doing, but you're gonna be jumping off the ground. So you're gonna start with your feet slightly wider than hip width, slightly externally rotated toes, weight on your heels, toes still gripping the ground. You're going to push your hips back, push your knees to the outside, bend at your knees until you get just below parallel, hands come out for balance, driving through the heels as you come up, you jump off of the ground. So the movement's just gonna look like this, which is gonna be exactly the same movement pattern, just a little bit more explosive than your regular air squat. That's the workout for today. If you have any questions, let me know. Lawyers Coach and Sugar Watt, and we'll see you on the next workout.